Hello and welcome to your 30-minute grounding practice. In this class, we'll use a combination of yoga poses and breath work to calm the body and mind. As far as props go, you may want one rolled up towel or a sweatshirt. When you're ready to begin, meet me seated at the back of your mat. We're going to start today's class in seated forward fold. So you can take your legs next to one another, a slight bend in your knees, and then pull your bum off to either side so that your butt bones press down firmly into the floor. If you have your towel somewhere nearby, it may feel nice to sit on the towel, elevating your hips, which will help you to hinge forward a little bit easier. Gently flex the toes back towards your face. Take your hands by your sides, and on your inhale, lengthen the spine, reaching your chest forward. As you exhale, fold your chest towards your big toes, and then let your upper back and head round. Let your eyes close. And find an even pace of breath here. In and out through the nose. Noticing that with each inhale, your torso expands out in all four directions. Belly reaches forward, the sides of the waist expand out, and your back gently lifts towards the sky. And then as you exhale, feel your upper body grow a little bit heavier towards the legs. Gently rock your weight side to side, releasing your neck and your shoulders. Maybe opening and closing the mouth a few times to release the jaw. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. Once more, breathe in, breathe out. On your inhale, blink the eyes open if you had them closed and start to rise up slowly. You can keep the towel underneath your bum if you'd like. If you don't need it, feel free to slide it off to the side. Go ahead and cross your right leg in front of your left. And as you inhale, lift the arms up overhead. On your exhale, fold your weight forward. Maybe your hands come down. Maybe your elbows reach towards the floor. Once again, relax the upper body. Using your exhales to press the hips back. On your next inhale, lift up halfway, look forward, and then as you exhale, walk both hands off to the right side. Coming up onto the fingertips, reach the chest forward, and then as you exhale, let the chest come down towards the mat. Keep pressing your left hip towards the back left corner of your mat. Breathing into the ribs on the left side of the body. On your inhale, slowly come back to center with the hands, and then start to rise up. At the top, roll the shoulders once up to your ears. Exhale down the back. Go ahead and switch the legs. Bringing the left foot in front. Inhale here, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, crawl the hands forward, finding your fold here. Once again, if stillness feels good, stay still. It may feel nice though to rock your weight gently side to side, creating a bit more space. Just exploring the pose. On your next inhale, lift up halfway, look forward. As you exhale, walk both hands off to the left side. Reach the chest forward. As you breathe out, fold it towards the mat. Keep breathing into the ribs on the right side of the waist. And then on your next inhale, slowly bring the hands back to center. Press them down firmly into the floor and roll over the lower legs to find your tabletop, your hands and knees. On your inhale, drop your belly down, chest down, look up. As you exhale, round the back. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Press the floor away. Inhale, arches the back. Exhale, rounds. Last one. On your inhale, come back to center and then lift the right arm towards the sky. As you exhale, bend the right elbow, bring the right hand behind your head, and then reach the right elbow towards the back of the mat as you shift your weight back towards your heels. Bring the right elbow down towards the floor, and then keep circling it towards the top of the mat. Once again, up towards the sky. Big circle. Back of the mat, down towards the floor, towards the top of the mat, and up towards the sky. 3 more. Once your elbow reaches up towards the sky, breathe in, extend the arm. As you exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath the left, bringing the back of the right shoulder down or towards the floor, relaxing the right ear down. You can keep the left hand where it is, or extend it towards the top of the mat. Or if it feels okay, bring it around your back, reaching the left hand towards the inside of the right thigh. One more breath. If you had the left hand behind your back, slowly bring it back underneath the left shoulder. Press it into the floor. Breathe in, lift the right arm. Exhale, tabletop. Breathe in, drop the belly down, look up. Breathe out, round the spine. Inhale, flat back, left arm lifts towards the sky. As you exhale, left hand comes behind your left ear, big circles. Left elbow towards the back of the mat, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up. 3 more. Stay with your breath here. Then the next time the left elbow reaches towards the sky, breathe in, extend the arm. Breathe out to twist. Bringing the back of the left shoulder towards the floor or onto the floor. You can keep the right hand where it is. Once again, you can extend it towards the top of the mat or bring it around your back, bringing the right hand towards the inside of the left thigh. Maybe let the eyes close. Focusing here on the parts of the body that are connected to the floor. And with each exhale, see if you can press them down a little bit more into the ground. On your next inhale, slowly bring the right hand back underneath the right shoulder. Press it down, lift the left arm towards the sky. Exhale, left hand down. Find your tabletop once again. This time, you're going to walk your hands towards the top of the mat, keeping your towel nearby. You may want it for support. Knees stacked underneath your hips, toes tucked. We're going to find puppy pose, Anahatasana. So you can start by bringing the elbows down, relaxing your forehead down. If this is a lot of pressure on your shoulders or upper back, you have your towel nearby. You can use it to elevate your forehead. And you can always slide your hips back slightly so they're not stacked directly on top of your knees. More gentle. If you'd like to intensify, just straighten the arms a bit more. And with each exhale, try to reach your chest down towards the floor. Again, come back to an even pace of breath. Working to bring your inhales deep down into your belly, expanding it like a balloon. And then exhales, gently contract the belly back towards your spine. One more breath. On your next inhale, lift your head, look forward. Use one hand to bring the towel towards the top of the mat as you slide your weight forward, coming into your Sphinx. Elbows parallel, hips down, with the elbows stacked underneath the shoulders. If you have any low back sensitivity, you can bring your feet as wide as the mat. And then try to relax the muscles of your bum as you press your pubic bone down into the floor. Imagine that the hands are pulling back towards the front of the body to draw the shoulders down, opening the chest. pulling against the floor to bring the chest forward, growing a bit taller through the crown of the head. Deep belly breaths. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. On your inhale, slowly release the chest down onto the floor. Bring your left ear down. Rock your hips side to side. And then bring the hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Inhale. And as you exhale, shift your hips back to your heels first. And then pressing into the toes and the hands as you exhale, lift your hips, find your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and out. We're going to mix things up a little bit, starting with the left leg. On your inhale, lift the left leg up. As you exhale, bring the left knee to your nose, flex the foot and step it in between the hands. Remember, if it only comes down halfway, you can always use your hand to help it forward. Lower the back knee down, find your low lunge. You can keep your hands on the floor or bring them against your hips. Whichever option you choose, see if you can roll the shoulders down the back, open the chest. Staying with the grounding theme, it may feel nice just to keep them down on the floor. Big breath in and out. 2 more. Bringing the hands back onto the floor if you had them at your hips, breathe in. And then as you exhale, gently pull the hips back, start to straighten into the left leg, find your half split. You can keep both hands down, maybe slide them a little closer to the front of the body. Or, just a slightly different feeling, bring your right hand on the outside of the left leg, and as we did in the fold, reach both hands towards the left. Inhales, lengthen the spine. Exhales, fold you deeper. On your inhale, come back to center. One hand on either side of the left leg. Rebend the left knee, tuck the back toes. And on your inhale, lift the back right leg. Turn the right heel down. Rise up into your warrior 2. So left leg is bent, right leg is straight, right foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Pressing down through the feet. Last one. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep the lower body as it is. Left hand reaches towards the back of the mat. Right arm comes against your right leg. Inhales, lengthen through the left side of the waist. Exhales, bring you a bit deeper into the left knee. On your inhale, come back to center, warrior 2. As you exhale, turn the right toes to face the back of the mat. Find your goddess squat. So both knees bent 90 degrees, heels angled in. You can keep your hands at your waist, at your hips, or bring them at the inside of the thighs. On your inhale, lengthen your chest, lengthen your spine, lift the chest. And then as you exhale, reach your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back for a shoulder stretch. Twist. Inhale, come back to center, or you can just hold in the goddess squat. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, straighten both legs, rise up, and then turn both feet towards the top of the mat. Hands down, step back through your plank. Knees down, hips towards your heels, child's pose. Toes untucked. Relax the forehead down. Come back to your breath. Notice here how the right side of the body feels compared to the left. Take a big breath in and out. On your inhale, round your weight forward, find your tabletop. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg. As you exhale, right knee to nose, step the foot in between your hands. Lower the back knee down, find your low lunge. Back toes can be tucked or untucked. It's really just personal preference here, what feels better on your back knee. Once again, hands can be down for support or by your sides. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders away from the ears. On your next inhale, look down, bring the hands back onto the floor if you had them at your hips. As you exhale, pull the hips back, half split. Maybe you flex the right toes towards the face gently. You can bring the hands closer to the front of the body. Inhale, lengthens the spine. And then as you exhale, press the right heel a little bit more into the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you took it on the other side, you can bring your left hand outside the right leg. Just a little bit different feeling here on the back of the right thigh. 2 more breaths. On your inhale, come back to center. Bring one hand on either side of the right leg. Rebend the right knee. And then tuck the back toes. On your inhale, lift the back knee. Turn the left heel down. Rise up. Find your warrior 2. So right knee is bent. Left leg straight. Arms parallel with the floor. Look over the right hand. Gently pulling the belly button in. Strong gaze forward. One more breath. Lower body stays the same. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand comes to your left leg. Right arm reaches towards the back of the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your inhale, come back to your warrior 2. As you exhale, left toes turn towards the back of the mat. Find your goddess squat here. Heels angled in, your option with the upper body. If you took it on the other side, breathe in. And then as you exhale, right shoulder forward first. Twist to look over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, straighten both legs. Turn both feet to face the top of the mat. Hands down. Briefly coming through your high plank. And then knees down, hips towards your heels with the toes tucked this time. Child's pose. Let the eyes close. And then on your inhale, press into your hands, round your weight forward. Take your towel with you towards the back of the mat. Last two poses. Toes tucked under. Shift your weight back. Find your malasana, your yogi squat at the back of the mat, or towards the back of the mat. So feet as wide as the mat. Your heels may not reach down, which is completely fine. That's why we have props. You can slide your towel underneath to support your hips, because I'd like you to have your heels down. So take any props that you need to elevate your hips, that your heels are grounded down, in line with today's theme. Take your hands together in front of your heart, and then as you exhale, press the knees wide. Let the eyes close. Finding a balance here between your inhales and exhales. So using your inhales to draw up through the crown of the head, making the body a bit lighter towards the sky. And then using your exhales to ground down through the feet, feeling rooted. Inhales create space and lightness. Exhales create a feeling of groundedness. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Two more. Slowly lower your chin to your chest. Gently blink the eyes open. Take the hands down in front of you or towards the floor and lift your hips. Find your forward fold just to release the legs and the back. If the hands don't reach towards the floor, you can always grab opposite elbows with a deep bend in the knees. Slowly release the hands. Once again, lower the hips. Last pose of the class. Come all the way down onto your bum. Taking the soles of the feet together, let the knees go wide. We're going to finish here in seated Baddha Konasana, seated butterfly. So you have your props, or your prop. You can take it on your feet. Maybe stand it tall to relax your forearms and your head. Or you can let your hands come by your sides or elbows on the knees and just let gravity work its magic here. Letting the upper back and neck round. If they weren't already, let the eyes close. Full exhale here. Through the nose, breathe in. From the nose, breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhaling for 3 seconds. Exhaling for 3 seconds. Once more here, full breath in and out. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. Though if you're ready to close the practice, slowly blink the eyes open and lift the torso, coming back into an upright seat. Thank you so much for joining today's practice. I hope that it brought a bit more calm and sense of grounding to your day. I'm wishing you a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll catch you back here in my next video super soon. Namaste.